one of the main tools is Midjourney. But recently Midjourney has moved to a paid plan and is no longer free to the public. So people are now looking for new artificial intelligence that can deliver similar results. And after looking far and wide for that same thing, I think I may have found exactly what we're looking for. Introducing Leonardo AI. This AI has recently been updated and has the capabilities to compete with such tools as Midjourney. And the best part, you don't require a plan to use your images commercially. Of course, there's gonna be quite a learning curve for Midjourney. But if you're on a budget and you're just starting out, this is definitely something to check out in this video. I'll go through the features of Leonardo that convinced me to use this instead of Midjourney. Firstly, I'll show you how you can get access to Leonardo. Firstly, go to their site and then at the top right, click on Get Early Access and then put your email. You'll be redirected to a thank you page where you'll be asked to join their Discord server, simply going to the second link in the description. You'll have to fill in this form in order to get accepted into the whitelist. You'll have to go back to their main site and then on the top right, click on Launch App and then yes, I'm whitelisted. You'll then be redirected to the Leonardo homepage, or how I like to call it, dashboard here. You'll be able to look at past creations that were made using Leonardo. All of these are super high quality and most of them are much better than what you'd be able to get with Mid. What I really like about this is that it offers the ability to see the prompt and all the settings that were used to generate this exact image. You're also able to go through certain stages or versions of the artwork, and some even offer these without a background, meaning that you'd be able to generate images without worrying about removing the background later on. My favorite part about Leonardo is that if you look on their Discord server and head to their frequently asked questions channel, you can find that you are free to use their images commercially free of charge. This is a complete game changer, especially when comparing this to Midjourney, which requires an $8 monthly plan. Now a lot of the other not so good image generating tools use this token-based system. So does Leonardo. This initially really threw me off. But that's when I realized that you get 150 tokens that reset every 24 hours. In other words, you get 150 images every 24 hours, which is plenty on top of this. If you head to the texture generation area, you can upload a 0.0 BJ file and generate a texture using a prompt. But that's for another video. Now let's look at the features when it comes to generating the image itself. Head to AI generation tool. This page has tons of things to look at. So we'll take these things really slowly. Firstly, this box here is where you can input your prompt. The more detailed the prompt is, the more accurate the result will be. Here on the left side, you have a few interesting options, some of which don't come with Midjourney's free plan. You're able to pick the number of images that you want to generate with each prompt. The default is set to 4, and I believe that that's the ideal number for most purposes. Next, you have the image dimensions. Note that Leonardo has been trained on the 1024 by 1024 dimension, and therefore you will see better results using that. Next, you have the guidance scale. This is basically how strongly your prompt is weighted, or in other words, how restricted Leonardo will be when using your prompt. A level of 1 will allow Leonardo to use a lot of creativity and come up with an image that is not exactly what your prompt is. At a very high level will be more strict with your prompt. I'd recommend something near 7. However, you are able to play around with these to find which suits your needs the most. After that, you have the tiling option. These are pretty straightforward. The first option, image to image, will generate a new image using an image that you upload with the next option. Leonardo will do its best to figure out what prompt would give a similar image to the one that you have uploaded. These features are extremely helpful. Thanks for watching.